and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant hair. But a genuine princess is exceedingly rare. On a stormy night to the castle door came the last the prince had been waiting for. I'm a princess lost, quoth she. But the queen was cruel and remained aloof, and she said, perhaps, but we'll need some proof. I'll prepare a test and see. I will test her thus, the old queen said. I'll put 20 downy mattresses upon her bed, and beneath those 20 mattresses I'll place one tiny pea. If the pea disturbs her slumber, then a true princess is she. Now the bed was soft and extremely tall, but the dainty lass didn't sleep at all, and she told them so next day. Said the queen, my dear, if you felt that pea, then we've proof enough of your royalty. Let the wedding music play. And the people shouted quietly, hooray! For a princess is a delicate thing, delicate and dainty as a dragonfly's wing. You can recognize a lady by her elegant hair. But a genuine princess is exceedingly rare. There are many versions of this story. I've seen them all. This is by far the prettiest, but it's not quite accurate. I happen to know the true story of the Princess and the Pea for the very good reason that I was there. It was a small kingdom ruled over by a talkative queen and a mute king. Now, the princess in this story was not the only girl put to the test. Actually, she was one of 13 girls. Girls who, for one reason or another, were found to be, how you say, unsuitable. The day I arrived at court, they were testing princess number 12. A curious quiz was in progress.
Are you ready for the next question?
I guess so.
The next question concerns famous rulers. Are you quite ready?
Uh-huh.
Well then, name 3 kings. Is that clear?
Yes. Could you repeat the question, please?
Certainly. Name 3 kings.
Can I take the 13 first? Well then, 3 kings are...
Is this a trial?
No. It's the royalty test. To find out if she's a real princess. King John. King Arthur.
Well, does it matter if she's a true princess?
Oh yes, if she's a true princess, you can't get married. And King Ethelred.
That's absolutely correct.
She's the first, Mama. She's the best one yet. Can I marry her now, huh? Can I, Mama?
There's still one more question. Oh, this test is not going to be fair. It's the law that isn't fair.
Law?
The marriage law. Throughout the land, no one may wed until dauntless to the altar's led.
Wait, dauntless?
The prince, until he gets married, none of us can.
You have reached the 7th plateau, and your final question is divided into 4 parts, and concerns a man often referred to as the Knight of the Red Cross. 1. What was his name? 2. What beast did he slay? 3. How many rows of teeth did it have, and what kind? And 4. What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith that forged the sword that killed the beast? Ella?
1. St. George. 2. The dragon. 3. 12 rows of teeth, and they were iron. And 4. Could you repeat the last question?
What was the middle name of the daughter-in-law of the best friend of the blacksmith that forged the sword that killed the beast? 20 seconds.
I wish her luck. She's a pretty little thing.
10 seconds. I'm terribly sorry. But your time is up.
Too bad, Mom, dear, too bad. You do show a certain attitude. But as far as the true earliest royalty, well, I'm afraid not. Remember, blood will tell, and yours didn't tell us quite enough. However, now that there are no hard feelings, here's a nice consolation prize. Goodbye, good luck, and get out.
Oh, bye.
Don't let us. Dauntless, it's nearly time for your cocoa.
Oh, I liked her.
So did I.
Why? Must every princess get the bird?
Sir, I've never heard of such a difficult job.
Alas, alas, is what I lack, alas, alas, alas.
Throughout the land, no one may wed, so doth the shares his fair his head.
The lonely spinster's life goes. And get the prince a royal wife.
We have an opening for a princess, for a king you are certified princess.
Tell us when you intend to end this dilemma we're in.
None of the ladies give up for living in sin. We have an opening for a princess, for a beautiful bona fide princess.
Where's the dutiful knight who rides on the lonely kingdom?
None of the ladies are having any fun.
What to do?
What to do? What to do?
Be the ladies in waiting.
Pity the gentlemen too.
For
6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 2 hangers in a row. They came, they were tested.
simply requested to
Oh, the trumpet, sound the fight, go. With the prince a royal wife, none of the ladies are having any. No one is having any. No one is getting any younger. And it's been God knows how long since we have an opening for a princess. Who's good enough, nice enough, straight enough, smart enough, rich enough for our progress.
Oh, never get
Sir Minstrel, are you just arrived?
Yes, I am, Sir Wizard.
Watch closely. See these plain stars? Nothing irregular about them. Yes. What do you want?
Excuse me, Cardinal, but I have to take the minstrel to find him with the castle steward.
This way, please. I'm on my way to Normandy. I'm not sure how long I'll be.
For your father's sake, I put up with a great deal from you. Do not address me as cardinal in court. Just because your father and I were in show business together, do not presume.
Oh, Sir Harry.
My darling! You missed the test.
Oh, sweet Larkin, my new responsibilities as chivalric knight of the heralds keep me busy.
The latest princess was a failure.
No,
Yes.
bad luck. But don't despair, we have plenty of time. If the new princess is not found in the next few months, I will go out and find her myself, for I don't deserve to wear my spurs.
Darling,
My love?
do you remember the royal joust on Whitsunday when you won those spurs?
Of course.
When you were called Sir Harry, the fairest and bravest knight in all the land, and everyone agreed that you had a brilliant future ahead of you, that you might someday become Lord Chamberlain or even Prime Minister?
Well, I don't know about Prime Minister.
Do you remember the picnic we all had later on the Greensburg with the lovely cold pheasant?
Yes.
And you and I wandered away from the others to climb the hill and watch the sun go down.
Yes.
And a lark was singing in the trees, and you said you'd remember that woman forever because the lark song reminded you of my name.
Yes, Lincoln, yes.
And then we watched the sun go down.
Yes.
Well, I'm going to have a baby. So you see, a new princess must be found, and sooner. I shall have to go away somewhere. Oh, Harry, I'm so worried. This could ruin you. You'd never be prime minister or anything. Say the word, Harry, and I'll go. I'll go far away where they'll never find me. Just say the word.
No, no, you'll stay here. Why should we both suffer all our lives just because you had a moment of weakness?
Oh, Harry.
Oh, we're none of us perfect. Everything's going to be all right.
Thank you, Harry.
Won't be long, won't be long, won't because it can't be long before our dreams come true. Because you know I don't belong, furthermore I shan't belong with anyone but you. In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while I will see your smile on the face of my son to be forever and in love. That's the way I have it planned, but I'll only stay in love if the glove contains your hand. Just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4. In a little while I will see your smile on the face of my son to be forever and in love. That's the way I have it planned, but I'll only stay in love if the glove contains your hand. I can see it all down to every small detail.
So I wish you'd look around and take from the castle in the neighborhood.
Come on, darling. Let's take off your feet for heaven's sake. And don't squint. I told you not to look at the sun.
Yes, Mama.
That's better. Catch the mess? If I've told you once, I've told you 100,000 times. I will not have you playing these foolish games of running around in the halls. It just isn't dignified. We are the rulers of this kingdom, and if we aren't going to set a proper example for the rest of the court, I'd like to know who will. And besides, what's the point of being a ruler if one isn't going to behave like a ruler should?
Mama.
You know what?
Mama. When am I going to get my princess?
Darling, I still don't want to discuss that now. It's
But-
barely time for your cocoa.
Mama. Sometimes I get the funniest feeling that you don't want me to get married.
Don't want you to get married. Don't want you to get married. Don't you trust me?
Of course, Mama,
Well,
but...
then how can you say such a thing? I want you to get married. How many times have I said to you, I want you to get married? Just this morning I was saying to your mother, I said, Sextimus, I want that boy to get married. It just isn't normal for a boy his age to say so. And after all, he is a prince. I don't forget that. He has next to mine for the people in the world. But on the other hand, you're not going to live forever. And I know I'd feel much better, much easier, and more relaxed in my mind if I were married and settled consent. And that is absolutely correct. It makes exactly what I said to your father. Of course, he didn't say anything, he never does, but I don't want to tell you how possible he is. That's my problem with me. And I don't want you to worry your head one tiny bit about the fact that your father and I don't get along and never have. Maybe it makes me miserable and makes me suffer. I just have to put up with it. But I was not allowed to pick my child down toward him or me. He may be a mean, stupid, dreadful, selfish, rotten man, but he is your father, and I want you to respect him. There's only one person who truly cares about your health and your happiness and your future. That's what I'm talking about right now. Your future. And I want to make myself absolutely clear. I want you to get married. But I don't want you to marry just anybody. After all, marriage is a lifetime partnership. And I wouldn't want to see my little boy wind up miserable the way I did if it's the same thing I did. And of course, she has to be a princess. I mean, a real genuine bona fide princess just as I was. But that's what you really wanted, isn't it? Someone like me? Our only 20 years younger. Just remember this. You must trust me.
Your Majesty, Your Highness.
Hello, Harry.
Don't interrupt. Well?
Sir Harry wishes to speak to you, madam.
Well?
Madam, I have the honor to request a perilous lady. I wish to search for a true princess. A princess of the royal blood. One who would suit both your majesty and Prince.
No.
Amma!
No. We've been through all the eligible girls and all the neighboring females. There are simply none left. We will just have to wait until their little sisters have grown up, and that's will take years.
Madam, I plan to go north, over the mountains,
Over the mountains.
across the Badlands,
Across the bad.
and into the swamp, where the beautiful marsh lily grows.
Into the swampland. Are you out of your mind?
Let him go! Let him go!
You won't find anything there except frogs, tadpoles, and things. Do you know what the weather's like? Do you know how damp and foggy and quiet and humid and oppressive?
Oh, let Sir Harry try. Please, Mama, for me, please.
All right. Oh, silence. Long, Douglas, you've missed your coat.
Good luck, Harry. Goodbye.
Don't worry, little Larkin. I will bring back a princess who is not only a real princess, but one who will be able to pass the queen's test.
I believe you. I'm not afraid.
I shan't be away long.
Only fly as fast as you can, my love. We will be waiting for you.
Wait.
You know. And wear this.
Next to my heart.
In a little while, just a little while, you and I will be 1, 2, 3, 4.
In a little while I will see your smile on the face of my son to be forever hand in glove. That's the way I have it planned, but I'll only stay in love. The glove contains your hand. You'll be coming down the aisle. Mountains bow to see us go away. In a little
Sir Harry's perilous journey took 3 weeks, and Lady Larkin had all but given up hope that he would find a true princess. But then, one sunny morning in mid-April, when the crocuses were just beginning to dot the meadows, the lookout in the north round tower spotted 2 distant figures approaching at full gallop. The alarm was spread. Sir Harry is back! Sir Harry is back with a new princess! Let me see. How did this part go in the old story? On a stormy night to the castle door came the last the prince had been waiting for. This is utterly untrue. It didn't storm that night at all, and in fact, it wasn't even night. And the princess, well, she only looked as if she'd come in from a storm.
Actually, I swam the moat. But never mind. I stand right here. There's a nice draft. I'll be dry in no time.
Mama, look. She's all wet.
You swam the moat.
He tried to stop the wait for the drawbridge.
You swam the moat?
She seems determined to arrive as soon as possible. We hadn't even hoped to pull her out.
You swam the moat?
All right. All right. I was a little anxious. My friend, Sir Harry, he's still out there. He told me you had an opening for a princess. Any princess. And I thought, the early bird. Anyway, here I am. Who's the lucky man? Hey, Nani, Nani, is it you?
Hey, naughty, 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 naughty.
Hey, Nani, Nani, is it you?
Naughty, naughty, naughty.
Hey, Nani, Nani, is it you? Or you, or you, or you, or you?
No.
Someone's being bashful. That's no way to be. Not with me. Can't you see that I am just as embarrassed as you? And I can understand your point of view. I've always been shy. I confess it, I'm shy. Can't you guess that this confident air is a mask that I wear 'cause I'm shy? And you may be sure, way down deep I'm demure. Though some people I know might deny it, at bottom I'm quiet and pure. I'm aware that it's wrong to be meek as I am. My chances may pass me by and pretend to be strong. But as weak as I am, all I can do is try. God knows I try. Though I'm frightened and shy. And despite the impression I give, I confess that I'm living a lie. Because I'm actually terribly timid and horribly shy. Though a lady may be dripping with glamour, as often as not she'll stumble and stammer when suddenly confronted with romance. And she's likely to fall on her face when she's finally face to face with a pair of pants. Quite often the lady is not as hard to please as she seems. Quite often she'll settle for something less than the man of her dreams. I'm going fishing for a lady.
Fishing for a mate.
I'm gonna look in every
Look at
nook.
every
But
nook.
how much longer must I wait with bated breath and hood? Oh, that was wonderful! And that is why, though I'm frightened and shy, I'm insane to know which, sir, you, sir. Then who, sir, where, sir, and when, sir, I couldn't pretend, sir. So let's get this done and get on with the fun. Then I am one man.
The lady is one man.
You swam the moat? not marry any mortal woman. Not while I have a breath in my body. And I haven't been well. Not well at all. I get these shooting pains in through here, and don't try to tell me it's the vapors. I know what the vapors are. I've had vapors.
Are you new here? Watch closely. To these simple scars, there's nothing irregular about them. Yet.
It's a nut house.
Oh, no, wait.
You're the one, I guess.
Oh, sure. I'm Prince Thoughtless the Drab.
Well, glad to have met you.
No, wait. Please don't go. I like you. Everybody does. Well, almost everybody.
Dauntless, I'd like to stay here with you, but I wouldn't want to come between you and your mother. So, I think I'll just face the facts, cut my losses, and head back to the swamp.
Oh, I really like you.
You do? Why?
You swim the most.
I know I swam the moat. Big deal, but that's not the real me. Now, I'm usually most of the time, mostly shit!
She's in the moat. Again.
Lower the drawbridge.
Are you okay?
Sure!
You want to see her swim, Mama? She's wonderful. Yes. I like her, Mama. She swam the moat.
It's cold!
Boys.
I don't need any help!
Can I marry her, Mama? Can I?
Marry?
Oh,
Of course not. When you marry, if you marry, you'll marry a real princess. You'll marry...
I have the honor to announce the arrival of Her Royal Highness, Princess Winifred.
You're a little late. She's been here and gone.
Gone?
Yes, she's swimming home. That, Sir Harry, is no princess.
Ah, but she is, Your Majesty.
What?
That one you jest.
On mine honor as a knight, I swear she is. I have her papers right here. Winifred, Princess of Ivolkill, guardian of the Midgard Serpent, and warden of the Ragnarok Marshlanding. The inscription on her family crest reads, Tu ne side sed malis contra audientior ito.
What does that mean?
Roughly translated, if at first you don't succeed...
Never mind.
you see, there's a princess.
She wants to be a princess.
At least the test, Mama, for me. Please.
Right. Really? The wizard and I put on our thinking caps and think of a nice fair test, just as we always do. And I'll prove to you that she cannot possibly be a princess.
Get him on the leg. This is her leg.
We'll test her for...
That's not my leg!
How crude! We'll test her according to the belief. She'll have her test, and she'll fail, just like all the others. Fair and square.
Phil, what? The royalty test?
Every princess suing for my hand must pass the test to prove that she's a real princess.
What kind of test?
Well, it's always highly secret.
Well, we'll worry about that later. Right now, I'd better get out of these wet clothes.
May I show you part of the castle on the way to your room?
Sure.
Oh, you're awfully nice.
You're nicer.
Well, you're good looking too.
You're better looking and nicer.
Well, you're a better swimmer.
Oh, Your Majesty, I'm so excited. Sir Harry is back. Yes, he is, and he's brought us a sweet princess. Have you seen her? Well, I haven't. I'm sure she's as delicate as an orange blossom. And I'm to be her lady in waiting. Sir Harry arranged it. Isn't he thoughtful? He arranges everything. My father expected me to follow his footsteps, but I made a disaster down. What's wrong? You're worried. About what? Some lady. Which lady? 2 syllables. First syllable. Some kind of bird. Auk, bluebird, catbird, dove, eagle, finch, grouse, hawk, ibis, jay, kiwi, lark, martin, lark.
Larkin. Lady Larkin.
And some night. Which night?
Sir Harry.
No, must. Must what? Oh, you're going to start all over.
She's in trouble. What kind of trouble? Big trouble.
Well, how many syllables?
She's going to have a baby? Does anyone else know?
Well, besides Sir Harry, does anyone else know?
Okay, we'll keep it a secret, but the question is, can you?
You know you can't talk, but you still manage to communicate.
We have only two voices among us, and yet there's a third voice, a voice in disguise. You'll be hearing a trio and not a duet if you listen with both of your eyes. Kindly, with both of your we produce a unique and remarkable blend when we raise our three voices on high. We're in perfect accord from beginning to but if one of our trio should ever depart, then the others would languish and die. We're like three different people with only one, the king and the jester and I. Sing hey nanny nanny, hey nanny nanny, how diddle, strike up the tune of the bishop declares our behavior is good as he piously looks to the sky. But when we go, it's kneeling, we always go. The king and the jester,
The king and the minstrel.
sing hey nanny nanny, hey nanny nanny, roll and then roll, crash as a clash on the. It's been said of our king that his morals are loose, but the queen is much worse on the side. Well, what's good for the gander is good for the king and the jester.
The king and the minstrel.
I didn't have enough trouble trying to protect my only son from every catch-penny princess that comes along. Now I'm surrounded by spies and traitors. Whom can I trust?
Me.
No one. Now I have another one of those princesses to cope with. And I'm in no mood to sit for hours in a stuffy chamber to rack my brain for a test for that girl when I'm not feeling well at all. But that's the way Dr. Margaret.
Well,
She'll have her test.
papers seem to be in order.
No. The worst of it is Donna seems to actually like the girl. So, we must think of a test that looks fair, sounds fair, seems fair, and isn't fair. You got the idea of testing person. I could have applauded right out loud. What exactly what?
Table manners.
No, it's good enough. Sensitivity. Sensitivity, sensitivity, I'm just loaded with that. In this one word is the epitome of the aristocrat. Sensitive soul and sensitive stomach, sensitive hands and feet.
This is the blessing.
Also the curse of being the true elite. Common people don't know what exquisite elegance jumpy. I am sure I can feel it without feeling if it was under the mattress, small as a pea. That's the answer! Under the mattress. We'll test it tonight. One tiny baby needs one big downy mattress. Oh God, you're right. Any genuine princess would feel it. If she doesn't, she's new. If the time gets to be, and order one mattress. No, make it two.
Why not 5?
10, I think would be plenty. Better still than 20. And 2 plates, they can make it better. Even that's not enough to ensure that she'll sleep. We'll give her a soothing sedative. You can whip up a tray. Something stunning. Oh, but you're devilish right up the way you think. She's insensitive, so insensitive, she'll fall asleep, no doubt. Now, but you're clever, brilliant, a genius, you are divine. Get out.
Well, it sure feels nice to get into something dry. Full dress is just soaked. Your Highness, the king has asked to meet the young lady.
Why? He's never asked before.
Here she said the most. Is your father anything like your mother?
Oh, no. My father is silent. He...
I'd love to meet him.
Papa, this is Princess Winifred.
The king welcomes you, and he asked me to say he hopes you get 100 on the test tomorrow. Ah, well, thanks.
My father never touches his crown to his head unless he really means it.
Alas, madam, the king is mute, or he would speak for himself. He's still under a curse cast by a witch long ago, before Prince Thomas was born. The curse reads, King Sextimus will never talk until the mouse devours the hawk. Until the mouse devours the hawk. Can't you get a big mouse and a little hawk?
Oh, well, we tried that once, but the mouse got scared and ran away, and the hawk bit Daddy.
Well, just let me get this test under my belt and we'll figure out something. Don't you worry. It sure has been a pleasure meeting His Majesty. A short while ago, I had the pleasure of meeting Her Majesty. Now that is a nice man. Your Majesty, I think you better speak to Prince Dauntless very soon about...
Oh, what?
Your father feels that he has been neglecting his duty, and now that you're old enough to get married, he thinks you better have a little talk, you know, man to man.
You mean about things? Oh, you mean now?
Well, the king says maybe it'd be better to wait until later. He says there are a few facts he has to look up first. Well, I certainly do like almost both your parents, Doubtless.
We want you to be happy here, and we know it's a lot different from what we're used to.
Well, it is a little hard getting used to dry land and everything. You must feel like a fish out of water. As a matter of fact, I do. You see, where I come from, we don't have any dry land. Some of the poorer people do, but all of the nobility live right in the swamp with their servants and pets.
Oh, do you have pets?
Lots.
Dogs?
Frogs. I come from the land the Queen's test. You will. Gramercy, my dear, you can't possibly clean the floor with such a tiny patch. You need a good, big, wet rag. Here, what's this?
Oh, no, that's...
Use this old thing. Just look at this mess. What will my gentle princess think of me? Do you know what it means to me? To be lady in waiting to the blessed Winifred. Oh, Winifred, Winifred, what name is sweeter than that? Oh, look at the table. Oh, here, I'll use this. I can't bear to see the delicate beauty of my royal mistress in such a messy place. I'm so sorry. Get that, please. Quick, 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 quick. Harry!
Your Highness.
You're what?
How are you? Okay, now, you don't have to go through the motions with me. Say, I'm awfully sorry about that whole swimming the moat thing. I hope I didn't make a bad impression.
Not at all, Your Highness. And if you'll just give that wet dress to one of the ladies in waiting, she'll see that it's taken care of.
Thank you. It's already been taken care of.
And my dear Lady Larkin.
Oh, this is the Larkin girl. Harry, she's beautiful and a bundle of energy.
When I gaze upon that captivating face, I see how poor my description must have been.
Sir Harry is not very good at describing people.
Your Highness, well, he may not know how to describe them, but he sure knows how to pick them. If you'd excuse me. I have to return these to the fourth floor.
I have never been so humiliated in my life.
What's the matter?
I thought she was a chambermaid.
What?
A chambermaid.
Larkin, how could you? How could you mistake the princess for a chambermaid?
How could I? How could you mistake that chambermaid for a princess?
Don't say such a thing. Just because you made a stupid mistake.
I made a mistake? Don't you dare try to blame it on me.
I do blame it on you.
She was on her hands and knees scrubbing the floor.
She's a real lady wherever she was. That's more than I can say for some people around here.
I hate you.
Well, I hate you too.
Get out.
Don't worry, I'm going.
Goodbye.
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 After all, you're a wizard. You should be able to think of something that will put what's one thing to sleep. Be sure to look up a sleep equation. It's all that good things. And bring the hypnotic mirror. Wait. The most important thing is that she's tired out first. We'll have an official ball tonight. What do you do? Do you know the Saracen Brawl? No. Do you know the Spanish pen?
No.
Of all the great tennis, it's absolutely exhausting. Everybody listen! We are going to be having an official ball tonight. Everyone gets to attend. We are going to be doing the Spanish pen, so you might as well learn the basic steps right now. They are lift your skirt, open, close, right, left, right. It's like the magic step, only forward. Now you try. Lift your skirt, open, you close, right, right, wrong. Does anyone around here know the Spanish pen?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Someone is entertained around here. Well, why don't we watch as these two demonstrators?
something.
What?
Exercise?
Who is it?
I don't know. My lady, is there something wrong? No. Well, we're glad of that anyway. I felt faint. That's it. I was in my room sewing, and it got a little stuffy, so I just decided to come out here for a swim. I see you're planning to camp out for a while.
Oh, Your Majesty, you don't know. You just don't know. Do you have any idea what can happen to the relationship between a man and a woman? I'm glad I found out when I did. It's better this way. I'm leaving.
You're leaving?
Yes, I'm leaving the service of the Queen forever.
That's a pretty big step to take all alone.
I have no choice.
You're leaving forever?
Yes. You'll need help. Who would help?
Aye, my lady.
What did you say? You want to take care of the Lady Larkin? Who's going to take care of you?
Chivalry demands that we protect a damsel in distress.
If you say so, Your Majesty.
But she'll have to travel light, the way a man does.
Right. She'll go as a boy. We can steal one of Prince Nautilus' suits. We'll get these out of sight. You can wait in your room.
No, I don't need help from anyone. Thank you. I can go alone.
Over the wall?
Yes, I don't need help from anyone.
You'll be all right once you get past the water rafts.
Rats? Oh, yes. They live on the edges of the stagnant pools near the quicksand.
Quicksand?
Beyond the wall, which you must climb.
Climb?
It's 22 weeks and covered with slime.
Slime?
And spiders.
Spiders?
Spiders are sweet compared to snakes
Snakes?
on the other side.
Well, they won't hurt you, unless, of course, you plan to go alone.
Well, I did, but if I know I was so terrible out here.
Then you think a second thought and come with me. I know all the secret ways to get us free. Over the hills and to the open sea.
Then where?
It's April, isn't it?
April?
Normandy is flying
squeak as you walk it.
He's so heavy. His head's on the butt with a large and
Oh, he's with that French girl. She only knows one word of English, but I hear she's a charm.
what's the word?
Yes.
After the ball, we're having a party on the left parapet. Do remember the wine.
And the blinking stuff around.
Harry, ask me who else would like to bring something.
Voulez-vous?
Yes.
Come along now. Come along. Keep it Venetian. You're feeling a little weird here.
No, let's do it again. No? Yeah. Hey, Jessica. Well, maybe take it a little forward. Maybe you can give me a clue.
A clue?
I know it's highly secret, but what sort of test does she usually give?
Well, with Mama thinking up the test, it could be almost anything.
Like what?
Well, sometimes it's history,
Oh.
sometimes it's dancing,
Okay.
sometimes it's spelling,
Oh.
but sometimes the test is strength and endurance. For instance, one of the girls was supposed to lift this weight right here. She couldn't. I can't even lift it, but I know you'll pass. You don't have to worry.
Do you want me to pass?
Oh,
I'll pass.
hey,
Hey,
I think you're wonderful.
by the way, I don't think I ever told you. My full name is Winifred the Woebegone. But Winifred's too formal. You can call me by my nickname.
Winnie?
Fred.
Fred! What a beautiful name. So straight, so strong, so you. I like you, Fred. I like you.
You're just saying those words to be kind.
No, I mean it, I love you, Fred.
He is our
never felt better in my life. Everybody, 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 come and meet my incipient wife. I'm in love with a girl named Fred. My reasons must be clear. When she shows you all how strong she is, you'll stick right up and cheer. Yeah, I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She drinks just like a lord. So come sing a merry drinking song and let the wine be poured. With an accent on me and tea and Emily Fred. Yeah, I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She sings just like a bird. You'll be left with just when her gentle voice is heard. Fill the boats with overflowing rains and mountain high. An accent on me and tea and Emily Fred. Yeah, I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She wrestles like a Greek. You will clap your hands and wonder at her fabulous technique. Fill the boats with overflowing rains and mountain high. With an accent on me and tea and Emily Fred. Yeah, I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She dances with such grace. You are bound to face her face until you're purple in your face. Bravo, bravo, bravissimo, bravo, bravissimo. Fill the boat with overflowing rains and mountain high. With an accent on me and tea and Emily Fred. Yeah, I'm in love with a girl named Fred. She's musical to boot. She will cut your feet and tapping when she plays upon her lute. Bravo, bravo, bravissimo, bravo, bravissimo. Fill the boat with overflowing rains and mountain high. With an accent on me and tea and Emily Fred. Yeah, I'm in love with a girl named Fred. A clever clownish wit. When she does her funny pantomime, your sides are sure to split. Bravo, bravo, bravissimo, bravo, bravissimo. Fill the boat with overflowing rains and mountain high. With an accent on me and tea and Emily Fred. I'm in love with a girl. He's in love with a girl named Emily Fred.
You go wait outside.
Wait! Lady Larkin? Bring these things up to what's her name's chamber.
But your Majesty.
Quiet. What are you doing in this ridiculous chaos? Silence. And why weren't you at the ball?
Your Majesty.
Shut up. And what are you doing with this man? Well, answer me.
Your Majesty,
You were running away. Is that it? You were.
Larkin.
Why, you low-born, ungrateful little sneak. This is the thanks I get for treating you like my own daughter. She will be one of my girls running off with a musician.
Your Majesty, the Lady Larkin is innocent. I'll tell you the truth. I forced her to leave against her will.
that's not true.
Why?
Just a moment.
Oh, Larkin, what are you doing with this man?
What are you doing with that?
What? Just a moment.
You go to your room.
Don't tell me what to do, you libertine.
Quiet! I remind you, Lady Larkin, that you are still one of my lady's maids. Get up upstairs where you belong and prepare what's her name for bed. Do as I say. May I remind you, Sir Harry, that you are still one of my knights. Step forward. And you, relax. I order this minstrel banished from my kingdom. I want him out of here by favor. Sextimus? Go to bed. I don't need you groping around in the dark all night. And the rest of you. There is a little girl upstairs who is dog-tired.
No. She said she was going to stay up and, study for her test.
Fine. Let her study. When she goes to bed, I want quiet. I want quiet, and I'm going to get quiet if I have to scream the place down. Quiet.
Some.
Some. S-U-M, some.
Summer.
Summer. S-U-M-E-R, summer.
Good. Well, if Mom was to test you in literature or spelling, you're sure to pass, Fred. That leaves history.
History. That takes in quite a lot, but let's give it a whirl.
The first chapter is called The Bravery of Prince Waldair.
Waldair.
Young Waldair, wishing to slay the dragon Fafnir.
Who?
Wishing to slay the dragon Fafnir.
Fafnir. Oh yeah, that one.
Takes his father's sword, Minnie.
Minning.
Disguised as the West Wind, he goes into the forest, surprises Fafnir in his lair, and slays him, whereupon he's enabled to understand the speech of birds. Meanwhile, Waldair's father, Aldrich, disguised as the sacred goat, tells him that the spirit of Gunther...
Gunther. But I... Did you ring for a page boy?
No.
You got the wrong room, son. Aren't you Larkin? Yes, Your Highness. Well, what's the matter?
You know, I have a suit just like that.
I am in disguise, Your Highness. I was running away.
I see. Well, come sit down and rest. Dauntless, pull up a chair.
But the Queen has ordered...
Never mind what the Queen has ordered. Just sit here.
But, Your Highness...
Oh, sit down. Now, what's this all about?
I'll just go out on the parapet and catch a chill and die, and that'll show him.
Show him what?
You'll be sorry.
Who?
Horrible Harry.
You mean Big Nice Harry?
Just a minute. Now, what did you do to him?
What did I do to him?
Well, you must have done something. You're talking the way I did once when I was afraid to come home because I had given my little brother a window. It was an accident.
We had a little disagreement.
So you decided to run away?
He said some perfectly horrible things to me.
Oh, I see. In that case, I guess you were right. I guess the only thing you can do is just pack up and get out. Unless, of course, you go to him and sing your song. Listen, that Harry is a wonderful boy. And he really loves me. Well, we were on the road for 2 weeks, and he never laid a finger on me.
Oh, Your Highness.
Now you just go get into something pretty that shows you're a girl and patch things up with it. Oh, and Larkin, try and act a little helpless. Men don't like girls that are too strong.
I do.
Oh, dear. Dear princess. I don't know how to thank you. If it's a girl, I'm going to name her Fred.
What if it's a boy?
Dauntless, you better go to bed and leave the history book.
Oh, I'm positive you're gonna pass Mama's test tomorrow. Well, I'm pretty sure. If you don't, I'll understand. I like you.
I like you more. And so the young Prince Waldair, having slain the dragon Fafnir with the sword of Minning, rescued the Princess Frigga. And together they mounted his horse Trigga and rode to the castle of Bundabar, where they were married and lived happily ever after. Well, I'm glad. They all lived happily, happily, happily ever after. The couple is happily leaving the chapel, eternally die. When the curtain descends, there was nothing but loving and laughter. When the fairy tale ends, the heroine's always a bride. Ella, the girl of the cinders, did the watch and the walls and the wonders, but she landed up into a brawny and blue-eyed and blind. Still, I honestly doubt that she could ever have done it without that crazy lady with the wand Cinderella had outside hell. I have no one but me, fairy godmother, 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 where can you be? I haven't got a fairy godmother. I haven't even got a godmother. I've got a mother, plain, ordinary woman. Snow White was so pretty, they tell us that the queen was insulted and jealous. The mirror declared that Snow White was the fairest of all. She was dumped on the border, but was saved by some men who adored her. Oh, I grant you, they were small, but there were 7 of them, practically a regiment. I'm alone in the night by myself, not a dwarf, not an elf, not a goblin in sight. That girl had 7 determined little men working day and night just for her. Oh, sure, the queen gave her a poisoned apple,
Now see here, this man has been charged with attempting to transport a young woman out of kingdom against her will. That is a serious offense.
He didn't do it. It was a frame-up.
You've got it all wrong.
He was protecting the Lady Larkin. And you stay out of this, Your Majesty.
Sir Harry, I can't leave yet. There's someone I must see first.
Who?
The wizard. I want your permission to speak to the wizard.
Yes, yes.
No, permission denied.
Sir Harry, you're a fathead!
Yes, you are. He's trying to help. We're all trying to help.
How can you know?
I'm finding out what the test is from the wizard.
That's cheating.
Don't you understand? This is for you.
Let me go.
No, if anyone should defy the wizard's magic, it should be me.
You must stand guard. This is my job. No, you might get hurt. You can't come in that final.
What's the matter, Papa?
He mustn't come with us.
I'll get rid of him. Your Majesty, Prince Doubtless is ready to have that personal talk with you.
Well, some other time.
Doubtless, your father wants to have that little chat with you now. It's very important.
It is.
It can't be put off. Come on. Do your duty, sire.
Well, what is it, Papa? What do you want to talk about? Well, Papa? Stop. Look. Listen. Little prince. Little prince. Boy. Flower. Girl. Flower. Boy, flower, girl, flower. Oh, tell me more. I want to know about what getting married is for. Oh, seed. Fall. From girl flower. And by, baby flower. Grow. Ah, but why? Oh, tell me why. Oh, father, tell me, father, don't be shy. Boy flower, girl flower, love each other. Boy flower, father, girl flower, mother. Yes, yes, but how? It's very interesting, but how? Oh, tell me now. B. I'm boy flower. Boy flower touch. Yes, I'm B. B flies to girl flower. Dust touches girl flower. Oh, I see. No, I don't see. It's very interesting, but still not clear to me. Woman is like girl flower. Man is like B. And like boy flower, man, that's me. But tell me more, I've got to know about what getting married is for. Sounds like Carrie. Sounds like Carrie. Married. Man and woman will get married. Winifred and White. Love each other. And then one night, yes, then one night, it's very interesting what happens in the night. What happens? What happens? Oh, tell me, Father, please. Shall I go and pick some flowers? Shall I go and catch some bees? Princess Winifred and I will get married. And then, one night, the stork will come and bring us a baby. Oh, Papa, I know all about the stork. Mama told me about that years ago. No, wait a minute, Papa. Flower, seed, man, woman, bee, baby, small. It isn't the stork, it isn't the stork, it isn't the stork at all. Oh, life is grand, it's very interesting. I think I understand, I think I know. It's very interesting. Thank you, Father and Father.
I've been banished, and well, before I go, well, I wanted to tell you what a great artist you are. Pardon me.
Carter. Don't call me by that name.
Oh, I use that name with honor, sir. I don't think I'll ever forget seeing you in command performance in Glastonbury in '92. What a show! What a triumph! You took 7 curtain calls.
8.
Well, do you happen to remember seeing the little boy in the second row that stood up and yelled "Bravo" that night?
Yes.
I was that boy.
I can't believe it.
Of course, now, I'm in show business too, and if it's anything to you, sir, it was your inspiration that brought this about.
You must belong to the guild. Camelot Local 714, to believe someone still remembers those days.
Yes, well, I just wanted to tell you what that performance meant to me. I'd better be going.
No, wait, finish short. For you.
Thank you.
I bet you never guessed that.
Astronomy?
No, you'll never guess. Sensitivity.
Oh! You hear that? It's about sensitivity. Cardamom the Great.
Probably the greatest.
Ooh.
Now, hey, let me tell you the rest. No, wait, I better not.
I'll go, but may I ask one favor, Cardamom? May I have these?
What do you want with those?
A memento of the good old days, because of my father.
Keep them.
Thank you.
Jester?
Thank you, sir.
That was a wonderful thing you did for the jester.
Well, for her father's sake.
Say, I don't actually have to get out of here until daybreak. Why don't we go down to the wine cellar, split a bottle, and talk some more about... Talk some more.
Well, I've started something here I'd like to finish. Go ahead and I'll meet you in 2 seconds.
I'll be waiting.
Is something the matter?
Nothing.
Say something funny.
Did you ever hear of my father sliding to be a signal?
Is that funny?
I don't know.
I think the clown is losing her touch.
I am far from sentimental or romantic, but I like to think I'm strictly up to date. But at times the dancing gets a bit too frantic in these hectic days of 1428. So indulge me in my constant ways I'm jealous to acquaintance
there? Friend or foe?
Friend,
Oh.
I hope. Oh, Harry. Harry, look at me. I was trying to run away, but it's only because I thought you didn't love me. I thought you didn't love me? Well, even if you don't love me, I can't love anyone but you. And I want to be near you if I can. For as long as I can. Oh, Harry, I don't blame you if you've changed.
Well, in a way I have. Yesterday I loved you as never before. But please don't think me strange. My underdog unchanged. And today I love you even though my heart cannot be trusted. I give you fair warning. I openly confess. Tonight I love you less than I will Yesterday you seemed as lovely to me as anyone ever could be. Now I see what tricks my eyes can play. Yesterday I must have been utterly blind, or else I was out of my mind, for I find you so much lovelier today. For yesterday I loved you as never before, but that was long ago, and now it's best we know that today I love you even though my heart cannot be trusted. I give you fair warning.
17, 18, 19, 20. That should do it. And now one small thing. I had to bring down the most laboring stairs in the kingdom. You can come in now. Did you bring everything? The hypnotic mirror?
Yes, madam.
And the rest of the things?
Yes, madam.
What about the girl? Where's the girl? Doesn't she know it's long past bedtime? Oh, maybe you. Ready for bed. You should be sure to get a good night's sleep so you're fresh and ready tomorrow morning, or your journey back to our kingdom, or wherever it's you're going. Bring the hypnotic mirror. Where's the incantation? The wizard said it would be written on the wrapper. Silken swishing silence wraps us in a gentle trance. Deep in Morpheus' arms we lie. Off we go to Pentecost.
No. I think I'm getting a sigh right here.
Bring the poppy a mandragora incense. Drowsy incense, sweet aroma, wraps us in a gentle coma. Murmuring voices seem to say, Mr. Sandman's on his way.
Sorry.
That ought to get us to sleep, shouldn't it? The sleeping draught.
Here, Your Majesty.
That's right. And a little extract of opium and horn before going to bed, I always say. Drink it down. Now I'm sure it will be good night. It's more than I can say for the rest of us. Just to make sure you have no trouble drifting off, I've prepared an extra special treat. Bring on the Nightingale of Samarkand. Who has the Nightingale of Samarkand? Naturally, I have to do everything myself. Sing! Stop! You're brought here to put a live princess to sleep, not wake a dead one. Now let's have a lullaby. Nice and soft. Yeah, very good. Now, my dear, why aren't you in bed? Help her up.
Am I there yet? Oh.
At least one of us is going to get a good night's sleep.
What are you, some kind of nut? All right, lumps. Watch out. All right, we'll take it from the top. Good night, everybody. Sleep well. 20 soft nurses. I'm going to sleep like a baby. All right, sheep. I'm ready when you are. 1, 2, 3, 4,
Leave me alone, Mama. I can dress myself.
Far be it from me to interfere, precious.
I can do it.
Why are you wearing that so early in the morning?
Well, Mama, today is the day of the test. I want to look my
The
best.
test? The test is over.
Huh?
The test is all over, darling boy.
But, Mama, when was it? What was it?
It was last night. You put her to bed on 20 soft downy mattresses with 2 feet And of course, a real princess would have felt it.
And she slept?
Of course, I don't know. But she was practically falling asleep when she got into bed and yawning like a vulgar scullery maid. I mean, she looked ghastly, darling, and old enough to be your... Well, I guess we'll see.
Oh, Fred.
I can't help it. I'm so nervous I could die. Absolutely die.
Control yourself. They'll be here in a minute.
If she doesn't pass, I'll just kill myself.
Fine by me.
Here comes the queen.
Stay here. We'll find a real princess for you. Well, good morning, everyone. All here to see the princess on her way? Since she's such a favorite of ours, I have decided that she needs an extra special consolation prize. Sir Stubley!
A very special gift, Your Majesty.
Charming, charming. Dauntless! And where is our little Slughead? She should be getting an early start. Ah, there she is now. And she isn't even dressed yet. She must have slept like a baby. 37,212. 37,212 what?
Sheep! What do you stuff your mattresses with? Jousting equipment?
What do you mean?
I mean, that bed ought to be moved down to the torture chamber.
You didn't sleep?
I didn't shut my eyes.
You passed
Pass what?
the test! Mama put a pea under 20 mattresses and you felt it. And now we can be married.
A pea under 20 mattresses. No wonder I'm black and blue.
Now don't you think she's pretty?
No, she's not pretty. She's beautiful.
20 mattresses, eh? Doubtless, dear, I'll leave the wedding arrangements to you. I have a feeling we're not going to let me live with the in-laws.
She's going to get cold sleeping on that bare floor. I better take her up to her room.
Dauntless, wait.
What should I wait for, Mama?
To give this matter proper consideration.
She passed the test, and I have to take her up to her room.
I said wait. Throughout this heartbreaking experience, I have never nagged, never interfered, and never asked for one solitary word of sympathy.
Mama, she's...
But I will not watch you throw yourself away and fool nobody.
Mama, please.
I knew she may have passed the test, but I've never trusted anyone with those shifty eyes, or that mean
I
little
told
mouth.
you to shut up!
It happened, the prophecy, when Mouse devoured the hawk.
Look, the queen can't talk.
What?
I can!
Wait, what?
And I've got a lot to say.
Well, good night.
I had the boy.
Go ahead. Now you asked for it, Aggravating, and you got it. When I say hop, I want you to hop. Hop. Hop! Skip. Jump. Hop. Skip. Jump.
How did she say obey? That he was always small.
But it wasn't the pea.
It wasn't